Be a pro career. Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Lightning played a game against the Panthers. Florida puts on a clinical defensive effort and skate off with the win. The Jets were looking to grab points on the road against the Golden Knights. Winnipeg takes this one in a tightly contested affair and the bragging rights to go with it. The Kings were in a dogfight on the road against the Canucks. Vancouver pulled this one out with a strong defensive effort. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. Well, the home team will try to finish up with some pride and end things on a positive after what has been a disappointing homestand. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Devils start with possession as we are now underway. Big stop!
He really tried to sell the deke, but a well-played breakaway by the goaltender.
Taken by Power. Puck scooped up by Darlene. From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, they had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And he regains control of the puck. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Puck picked up by Niedermeyer. Close save! How did he get a piece of that? New Jersey's got him along the wall. From point blank, denies him in close. They are really feeling it now here in the O-zone. Takes the puck. Oh, great save right there. And the D comes up with it. Scoops up the puck. Makes the save. Gains position to the puck. Oh, there's a hit. And look at this tremendous puck movement here. Look at this. Moves to the middle. Oh, good save right there. Carries it. Waiting, waiting. And the defensive team's got it now. Grabs the puck. Grabs the puck. And it's in the back of the net. Wow, this was quick.
Hard to believe the game can change so quickly. An early score, and it is something that nobody quite expected. As this play heads towards the net, you can see the traffic. The goalie's struggling to find the puck line, so he'll drop into position in the butterfly. Thinks he's got it covered. But there's a crack, there's a hole, and it's in the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. All alone! Huge stop on the breakaway!
Oh, you don't get many of these. He's right in on goal, but the goalie's better.
The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to Lemieux. Denies him! Luukkonen's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
The Devils win the faceoff. And he takes a shot. And he had the answer on that one.
Niedermeyer's rung a couple of shots off the post already. I can't believe he's not so frustrated right now.
Buffalo's looking to break out. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Niedermeyer. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes a shot. Scores!
Quickly, 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down. Well, that's about how you draw that up. I mean, you get an odd man break. You try to expose the defensive team. They scramble and you finish. Perfectly done.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Devils have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Heischer's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Pass broken up. Quick feed to Sharangovich. And the lane's clogged up blocking that.
It's been an amazing season for him with 49 goals already. But 49 sure doesn't look like 50. One more and you're in this exclusive club.
New Jersey's got possession at center. Handles that one. And another save.
Somebody might want to send a flare to the defense. I mean, he's a one-man gang back there in goal. Two unbelievable saves with no...
The setters will glide into the dot. The Devils will go to work here in the offensive zone. It just gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Now, it's a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
Denies him again. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Takes the puck. Moves it around. There's a save. Takes possession. And keeps it out again. Scores his second of the game.
Now, here's a little math for you, James. One's good, two's better. He finishes off this opportunity, and now it's a great night. You get down into that low slot, you don't have much time to deliver it. That puck's on and off the stick in a hurry and into the net.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New Jersey's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Buffalo's grabbed a hold of the puck.
7 minutes, 26 seconds.
Through center. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Across the line from center. Breakaway! Oh, what a save by the goaltender!
Terrific play to get in all alone. The move and the shot look good to me, but the goalie is right on it. What a stop.
Luukkonen's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
New Jersey's got it, and they're on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Keeps hold of the puck. Oh, another great save right there. Puts another on the net, and that goes off a body. And that ricochets out a twig in front. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Luukkonen's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Gretzky's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Drives to the crease. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Those bang-bang plays are just that. So quick. Puck on the stick, puck off the stick. The goalie's got to be in the right position, or they're not going to make that quick save.
The Devils win it. On the attack along the boards. Fantastic save!
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. The Devils have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. New Jersey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Luukkonen's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Lyubushkin. And they continue to apply pressure here. Makes it look easy with the stop. New Jersey's got it in the neutral zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Gretzky. Here they come on the attack. Right in front. Oh, Saber. Was that the blade? No, regardless, tremendous. Scores! 4 unanswered.
Maybe they should try both goalies in the net down there. This net is going to get tipped over as they keep scoring. That's a confident player right there. That puck's on his stick and in the net really quickly. When you lead the team in goals as he does, you feel a little bit of the pressure that you have to produce for your team to win. He's answered the bell all year.
Here's a short pass to Palat. Oh, boy, look at, and they score again. And this fan base has turned here, Razor.
Man, if they ever, and honestly, I mean, they don't want to watch this anymore. The players don't want to play it anymore either. Can this thing go to running time soon?
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. New Jersey's won the draw in the neutral zone. Goes right to the crease. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
That's some good goaltending right there. That puck comes at him twice and scores! When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
New Jersey's won it. And now it's grabbed by Marino. Shot, and they score.
A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
New Jersey's won the draw. Drives to the paint. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Devils take possession off the faceoff. Can't find his man. The Devils have it against the wall. Here's a shot. Luukkonen's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Buffalo's won the draw. Scoops up the puck now. New Jersey's got possession of the puck. Puck grabbed by Gretzky. Broken up with a stick. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Maintains possession. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Buffalo's got the puck behind the net. New Jersey's got it near the point. The Devils will play it from the defensive zone. New Jersey's in on the offensive attack now. How did he stop that one? There's another stop. Luukkonen's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Lyubushkin. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Quick pass to Lemieux. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. New Jersey's got it now. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Does it again with the stop.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second.
And that's broken up. Here he is from the slot. He gets a piece of it with a stick. Here he is on the backhand. Save made by the goalie.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Buffalo's got possession here in their own end. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. The Sabres have it behind the cage. New Jersey's regained possession of the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. Drives to the sweet spot. Grabbed along the boards by Gretzky. And that's off target as it hits a body. Puck scooped up by Thompson. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Picked up along the boards by Leobushkin. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Oh, I don't think his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. That's blocked. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. To the front! 57 seconds left. 48 seconds left in this one. Picked up along the wall by Sharangovich. And he makes the save. Oh, and another big stop. No, he scores. He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
Oh, that's got to stink. He stopped most of this shot, but it's still got enough velocity to go into the net.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Stops him with the glove.
Shooters like to score bar down. Goalies love this. Glove save. Thank you very much.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Ray Ferraro sees the game like very few people do. Ray, what did you make of that first 20 minutes?
Buffalo's first period was a mess. I mean, they were late to almost every puck. They started sluggishly, like they didn't have their legs. Sometimes that happens. Now they got to find a way to get back in the game, James, and it's got to start now.
Denies the shooter on that play. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. And he gets a whistle after they've been under siege here.
They look like 5 strangers trying to defend in front of him.
No
Finally,
kidding.
he's able to cover it up.
Gretzky's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Couldn't make the connection on the play. And that's broken up. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it to Power. Great pressure with the stick. The Devils take it along the wall. Quick shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Big stop by the keeper. Luukkonen's going to slow things down and opt for the whistle.
Oh, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Puck picked up by Niedermeyer. Skates across the blue line. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Mercer. Misses. Oh!
Oh, I'd love to have that chance. You don't get many of them. You get excited. Sometimes you try to be a little fine, but it's got to be on the net.
Too much congestion in front. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play.
Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
New Jersey's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster, they played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
And now it's grabbed. Scores!
Man, I'm watching that replay, James. You didn't really have time to call his name before that puck's on and off the stick from the low slot.
New Jersey's opposition can't be feeling too good tonight about now, Ray.
No, they're looking at the clock and hoping they go to straight time, and this thing can end in a hurry.
Poked away at center by Mercer. Here's a shot. Great save from in tight. Taken along the wall by Niedermeyer. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Couldn't find the intended target. Puck grab by Power. Taken by Cousins. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Dahlin. Scooped up along the wall by Tuck. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Hamilton's carrying it ahead. Not able to connect. Turned aside with the glove by Luukkonen.
Great A chance right in the middle of the ice, and the goaltender makes the stop.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Cousins wins the draw inside his defensive zone. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Here he is in front. Oh, and another quick stop.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. The Devils will play it from the point. Looking for space inside the D zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team, confidently gets to the front of the net, and puts it away.
The Devils are on fire tonight here in the second.
Domination right from the very beginning of the game. This is now an absolute landslide for them.
Puck scooped up by Jokiharju. The Devils are across the line and into the offensive end. Big save in front.
Excellent chance. They work the puck into position, and it's a scoring chance that's turned away.
And keeps it out with the toe. Wow, what a play on his part.
Smothered that in close chance.
Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by McLeod. And he scores!
James, I think the quickness of the delivery of the puck is more important than the placement when you're in this tight. You're just trying to open up a hole for the goaltender.
The Devils' offense on full display tonight. What impresses you the most?
Well, the varied way that they score. I mean, they have just dominated this game. I love the way that they've attacked the net.
Scored by number 17, Igor Sharangovich.
Driving right to the front. Scores! That's two times.
He's having one of those nights, James. The puck's just following him around. You get a chance to score. You don't miss on nights like this. Wow, did he fool the goaltender here, James? No chance for him after he bid on that initial fake. He's not going to catch up to this. For good measure, he delivers it under the bar.
The Devils win the faceoff. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Picking up some steam at center ice. Takes it into the slot. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off. Guys are always working on getting rid of the puck quicker and quicker and quicker. I mean, it can't come off the stick any quicker than this, and the goalie just can't keep up.
The Devils have reminded me of that old cliche here, Ray. When you're hot, you're hot.
It's a point night now. Everybody looking for points and goals as they are just clearly the better team tonight.
New Jersey's got the puck. Quick shot. Oh, great save right there on the play. Stays with it. Puck picked up by Brown. New Jersey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Gets a skate on that one to deny them. Luukkonen's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Devils have it now. From center, they get into the attacking area. Can't make it work. Great save on the play as he kicks the toe out. The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Gretzky. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Yeah, pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the two stops back-to-back.
Scores! Gets the friendly bounce!
Happens so quickly, you beat the goalie. You know it's in, except lots of times it won't. This one bounces his way. He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time, and that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
The Devils clearly aren't a fan of any mercy rule tonight, are they?
Now, when it's your night, though, go and enjoy it. You got a few goals, go get a few more. There's going to be some nights that it doesn't happen like this.
Quick feed to Mercer. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Chance in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
He's sharp on this one, out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. Puck grab by Dvorak. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Hangs onto the puck. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Fails to find the open man. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Mercer. That's off a stick. Denies them in close.
Sharp reaction save.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. New Jersey's won the draw and they'll go to work. Stones him with the blocker.
The Devils didn't need that one as it rings off the goalpost, but you know the shooter would have liked it.
Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Powers got it in the defensive end. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Takes it to the net. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
Dismiss that chance.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Huge hit in the corner. They're going to go.
James, you lay a hit like that on a star, there's going to be somebody that's going to come after you, and that's exactly what's happened here.
And down he goes.
That's a clear winner right there. All right, boys, that's enough. Over to the penalty box and go sit down.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. The Devils win the draw.
Palat's able to take that quick pass. He's already got a couple of goals. He's looking for a third.
New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Right in front. Scores! That's 3!
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. From the neutral zone now. Puck scooped up by Palat. Scores! And there's the hat trick and to silence this crowd on the road.
And that feels good when you can zip up the home team's arena. Great feeling. 3 goals will do it.
New Jersey's only opposition to contain them offensively might just be the clock here, Ray.
It can't go fast enough for the team that is behind. When you're in that bench, you keep looking up and hoping that the minutes have melted away.
The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Samuelson's got it in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Tuck. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Here he is with the backhander. Luukkonen's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Anderson Dolan's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Devils have it against the wall. Cuts to the paint. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Stop that one. Moves it quickly over to Palat. New Jersey's got control of the puck. Here's a chance to set up now. He scores! And he is having a night tonight.
Sometimes the puck just follows you around and you can't score. Tonight, every time it lands on the stick, it's in the back of the net. What a great night. You get down into that low slot, you don't have much time to deliver it. That puck's on and off the stick in a hurry and into the net.
The Devils are putting on an impressive offensive display tonight here late in this second period.
What's always funny to me about this is you talk to the coaches before the game and they tell you, oh, I'm not so sure about our team. And then they come out and play like this.
Passes over to Sharangovich. He's got a step. What a save. He stayed with him the whole time.
Once you make the fake, if the goalie doesn't bite, you're in big trouble. That's what happened there.
Denies him.
He shows off his focus and his athleticism, making 2 unbelievable back-to-back stuff.
Up the post and in for the goal!
Perfect shot. The goaltender's in position. Can't catch up to the puck, and it's off the pipe and in. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Devils going to work on offense. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Trying to dump it out. The Devils have the puck now. From point-blank range. Great reflexes, another save.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Thompson's won it in their own end. Cutting to the slot. He scores.
Lots of times we talk about the defensemen and the forwards battling for position in front of the net. Well, the goalie's battling for it too. He's trying to find the puck. When he can't see it, he's going to drop into the butterfly and play the percentages. Hope the puck hits him. Not this time. He'll find this one in the cage.
Thompson's won the draw. The Devils get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Flips it up the net. Luukkonen's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
New Jersey's won the draw. Can't make the connection on the pass. Skate save. Great reflexes there. Takes it to the front. How did he stop that one? Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Fires it, and he comes up with it. Luukkonen's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Heischer's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Answered the call there. Here's a short pass to Hischer. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Here's a chance. Comes up with a monster save in front.
The goalie reads his play really well. He gets out aggressively to make the save. That's a low slot shot. It happens quick, but he's in the right spot to make that save.
Thompson's won it off the faceoff. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Shot, and makes the save. Puck picked up by Hischer. And that doesn't reach the net. The Devils looking against the half wall. Rips it. Oh, a clutch save. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken by Hamilton. Nothing doing.
That's a little bit of panic. The puck is on his stick. He's in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. You know you love to hear Ray Ferraro's takes, and he is between ice level with his assessment of the first 2 periods.
New Jersey's played so well tonight. I mean, look at that. The lead they have, the control of the game they have. You're going to run a full bench of players, make sure everybody's rested with what should be a comfortable win.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Gretzky's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Thompson's taking it from his own end. Puck grab by Gretzky. An easy save by Luukkonen. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Manages to hang on. The Devils gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. New Jersey's looking to break out. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And not much on that one. Luukkonen's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Cousins takes possession right off the draw. The Devils gain control of the puck. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He's been really good on these high-danger chances, and here's another one right from the slot. But he's tracked that puck to keep it in front of him and make the save.
Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Gets down low and blocks the shot. And another stop.
This is a relentless shift. What great energy as they pour it on.
Luukkonen's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Gretzky's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Devils have it in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Niedermayer. Takes the bank pass feed. And there it is, stopped by Luukkonen. Quick pass to Cousins. And now it's grabbed by Power. And a great read to turn that play aside. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Buffalo's won the faceoff deep in their own end. And he keeps possession. And he regains control of the puck. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. He does it again!
Put that stick away, and man, is it hot. What an outstanding game. You want to use the player in front of the net as a screen if you can. This time it's just about perfect. I don't think the goaltender ever picks it up.
New Jersey's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
3 minutes, 52 seconds.
Grabbed along the board by Bushkin. The Sabres play it along the boards. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. The Devils cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Had to be sharp. That's a great A chance.
Bushkin's lugging the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. A chance in front. Great save from in tight. Quick snap. And does it again. The Sabres take over on possession. Keeps hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. He scores!
Yeah, what a night for him. You think after 3 you might let down? Not him. They keep coming. Oh, this shot beats him clean here, but he doesn't see it. I think he's got to work a little harder. There's only one person in front of the net. He shouldn't be screened so completely.
New Jersey's taken a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro school of hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck in the corner. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Here's a change.
Lemieux's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Big save in front. Moves it to Lemieux. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
And he covers up the puck to get a whistle.
Well, that's about time, and well needed. The defenders are on fumes.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and they probably want to redo on that. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Scores! Picks up the loose change and puts it into the back of the net.
James, when they look at the film tomorrow, that's not going to look very good. That's a pretty bad error that led to that goal against.
The Devils are in cruise control here, but they're showing no signs of letting up.
No, the lesson began about 2 hours ago, and it's not class out yet.
Right, scores! This is getting insane!
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game. He zips us by the goaltender. That snapshot beat him clean.
New Jersey's lamp-lighting performance continues here with another goal in the third.
They can walk home. They have dominated this third period. They've stretched the lead out into a really comfortable margin.
It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Devils will go to work here in the offensive zone. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Up the neutral zone now. Makes the move in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
He's going to feel he missed one there. You don't get many chances that clean. The goalie turns it aside.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. And a solid save on the play there. Luukkonen's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Clifton. And they keep the pressure on. And he denied him there.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Moves inside. Stones him in front.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
And that's turned aside.
I think through traffic like that, you're just hoping the thing hits you.
Puck picked up by Clifton. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. And a good solid hit on that play. And makes the save. The Sabres have it now. The Devils ready to go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Cuts to the front. Palat's exploring options with the puck. Denies him in close.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
The Devils have it in the offensive end. Scores his second of the game.
Now here's a he sold this deep, he had plenty of room to put it in the net.
The Devils continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
New Jersey's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Cutting to the front of the net, and he scores!
I don't know if this is the hardest shot ever, but this is a quick release. Beats the goalie low glove side.
New Jersey's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will and now are coasting home.
The Sabres win it. The Devils take possession. It's a 2-0. Gets in front of it. From the back of the cage with the puck. Luukkonen's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
The Devils loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh, yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
Luukkonen's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. New Jersey's won the face-off. Errant pass, and they can't connect. And he denied that opportunity. Slick feed. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Devils win it. Picked up along the wall by Hamilton. He grabs the puck here at the point. Skates to the crease. Denies him.
Now, this is a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play by covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
New Jersey's got it, and they're on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
The Devils take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Gretzky. Moves into the slot. Makes a save. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gretzky. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
Anderson Dolan's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Works it across to Niedermeyer. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Taken by Power. Maintains possession. Power's got the puck in his own zone. The Devils gain control of it. Puck grab by Anderson. New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! Wow!
Man, you've said that a lot with this guy. It's like every time he gets on the ice, the puck ends up in the back of the net.
What a night.
It's hard enough to be the goalie when you have to stop the shot. This thing's like a rubber ball. It's bouncing all over the place and somehow ends up behind the goalie. That's a tough break for him.
The Devils have been whipping their opponents all night long, and it continues here in the third.
This has been as good a performance as you can possibly imagine. There's really nothing to say behind their bench right now.
New Jersey's got it in their own zone. All alone!
Wow!
And there's the hat trick! And I can't imagine too many hats flying for this one tonight, Ray.
No, I don't think there's going to be any unless his parents are up there. 3 goals, though, wherever it is awesome. A breakaway for him means he's just got more time to pick his spot. When you can release it like that, you're not even thinking deep.
New Jersey's won it. To the low assault. Scores! That's 3!
I have 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself. Really tough for the goalie to read where the heck this thing's going. I'm looking at the shot. I can't tell where it's going, but the backhander beats the goaltender.
The Devils have been enjoying pad the stat night here. It's been going all night long here, even in the third.
They came to play tonight. They have not let their opponent breathe, and it has been a dominating performance.
Denies that opportunity.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
The Devils have it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck scooped up by Niedermeyer. Gains the zone through center. Takes a shot. Scores! And there's the hat trick and the silence this crowd on the road.
And that feels good when you can zip up the home team's arena. Great feeling. 3 goals will do it. You get the odd man rush because the defensive team breaks down their coverage. But then once you get the rush, you have to execute it, and they do it perfectly.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Gretzky's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Devils pick up steam and are on the attack. In close. Scores! The captain delivers.
Really quick puck movement always helps when you've got the extra man. The defenders just don't catch up to it, and it ends up in the net.
New Jersey's added to their lead here in this third period. It's been non-stop.
I like how they've scored and then gone after the next one, James. They've had their foot down on the gas pedal the whole night.
They go on the attack through center. Scores! Waving it off. Throwing it off.
Yeah, they look like they're going to take a look at this.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. The Devils win possession here in the open ice. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Devils have it now. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
And now it's grabbed by Gretzky. Stopped by the goaltender. Dahlin's moving the puck through his own zone. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Taken by Anderson Dolan. Shot! Cuts into the paint! Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shot! Denies him with the pad. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. Here's a shot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. He's the story this night, Ray.
He didn't miss. Every chance he had ended up in the back of the net. Money.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm Shane Cebulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Devils were in tough with the Sabers. New Jersey put on a clinic defensively en route to a shutout victory. Let's check in on some of the other scores around the league. The Habs took to the ice for a collision with the Islanders. The New York Islanders turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. The Wild played on the road against the Kraken. Seattle posts an impressive win in a tightly contested affair. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Rangers took to the ice to lock up with the Islanders. The New York Rangers triumphed easily in this one. The Kings took to the road to match up with the Ducks. Los Angeles puts in a full 60-minute effort to pull this one out. The Cats were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Lightning. Tampa topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. Hey, a few more. Be a pro career. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Rangers took to the ice to battle the Islanders. Rangers turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. The Kings were in a dogfight on the road up against the Ducks. Los Angeles takes this one thanks to a strong defensive effort. The Panthers were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Lightning. Tampa Bay pushes past in a tight one. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Be a pro career. Be a pro career. All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. Be a pro career.